there was an evil king. He was very evil, but he thought he was a good king. And to his face, all of his followers said, oh, called him the good king. But behind his back, of course, they called him the evil king. Why was he evil? Because he was determined to conquer the world. And yes, he did conquer. He conquered town after town, city after city, country after country. And after conquering these places, he would then kill everybody or enslave everybody. And he would enslave the kings, attach chains around their necks, and throw them the bones of the meat that after he ate it. And he would laugh cruelly because he loved to laugh, and his laughter made him so happy. Okay, well, one day, finally, he did do that. He controlled the world. He had conquered the world. But he was feeling a little morose and gloomy, maybe, or restless, and he thought, I think I want to control the universe. I'm going to conquer the sun and the moon and the heavens. So he ordered cannons to be made, 1,000 cannons, and each one could shoot 100 shots. He arranged these on an airship, and then he put his army on the airship and himself on a throne. Oh, by the way, I missed one detail. He collected all the gold in the world, melted it down, and made statues of himself, which he had put in all the villages and towns and cities that he conquered. And at the base of each statue, good king, the good king. Okay, so here he is in his airship with his throne. And he had 1,000 eagles. He attached 1,000 eagles to this airship, and the 1,000 eagles then took off and carried the airship high, high into the heavens. And when he thought he was close enough, he ordered the cannons to shoot. And the cannons shot after shot at the sun. But the sun's heat is so hot that it melted all those cannonballs. And the meltings then landed on the eagles, and soon the eagles lost control. Down, down, down fell the airship. Down fell the eagles. Everyone died except the king. The king landed in a tree. So the king got down from the tree, furious, and he said, okay, we're going to try again. But this time we will have 10,000 cannons, each one able to shoot 1,000 cannonballs, and we'll have 100,000 eagles carry us. So he gathered everybody, his army, himself, the eagles, and they took off. But or they started to take off. Just before they took off, though, while the king made a speech to his people. My people, we are going to conquer the universe. I am the greatest king of all. I am the mightiest king of all. I am Lord of the universe. Just then a mosquito flew into the king's ear and buzzed and stung him deep inside his ear. The king slapped himself, hit his ear against cannons, stood on his head, was so irritated he tore his clothes off trying to get rid of that mosquito, and he couldn't do it. So here he was, naked, standing on his head, bouncing up and down, trying to get rid of the mosquito. Well, at this, the people, all his people were gathered there. They looked at this and they started laughing. And soon they were all laughing uncontrollably at this ridiculous spectacle. Well, a king doesn't like to be laughed at. At this point, this king had lost all his power. He ran, and no one ever saw him again. And that was the end of the evil king.
The evil king. Number 1. What did the king's followers call the evil king to his face? Number 2. Why was the king evil? Number 3. What did the evil king want after conquering the world? Number 4. What did the king order to be made? Number 5. What did the king do with all of his gold? Number 6. What was written on all of the statues? Number 7. How did the king get into the air? Number 8. What did the king shoot his cannons at? Number 9. What happened to all the cannonballs? Number 10. Why did the airship fall? Number 11. What did the king decide to do next? Number 12. Why did the king behave so crazily when the king was giving a speech? Why did the evil king run away?